How's everyone doing tonight? Happy Sunday night. Happy Sunday evening. Excuse me. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Hope everyone's doing well. We're going to wait for some people to join in, and then we'll get right into it. But the biggest story of the week, maybe the biggest story of the year, Trump and the Epstein files. Hey, shout out Canada. It's going good, brother. It's going good on this Sunday. Hope it's going good for you as well. We just started live streaming, but this is probably the biggest story of the freaking summer, if not the year, about these Epstein files. And we're going to get into the story today and many, many other, working hard on that conspiracy wall. Yeah, I know, I promised about the conspiracy wall, bro, but as you can see, there is nothing here. But I will promise you this. Tomorrow, Monday, there's going to be a conspiracy wall. Guaranteed, hands down. Last time I'm going to say about it. Last time I'm going to say about the conspiracy. Hey, Dons, how you doing, brother? Working hard on that conspiracy wall. Yeah, there's nothing here. But I promise, tomorrow's going to be the day. This guy super chatted the conspiracies, Dons. I got to fill up my wall back here with a bunch of sticky notes and circles, and we got to connect the conspiracies. That's pretty much all we got to do. And people in the next live stream are going to think I'm crazy because I'm going to have like fucking maybe 20, 30 different conspiracies with circles around them. All the ones he super chatted, I screenshotted. And even the ones he didn't screenshot. Even the ones he didn't super chat, I screenshotted those conspiracies too. And you know what? We're even going to talk about them. We'll even make that somewhat into the episode of just discussing some of these conspiracies. I'm waiting for you to join, Dr. Dons. I'm waiting for you to join. We didn't have a guest on today, unfortunately. But hey, if you want to join in right now, you're welcome to. I invite you. But I do have a plan for stream, and I do have a plan for... I'm trying to do at least one guest a day. It can be, some people that have already been on the show. It can be some new people. I might go live, I'm going to do this live for an hour or so. Then I might do another one like an hour later, and I might get a guest in there. So we're going to be streaming a lot this evening here. But I definitely want you to come on, Dons. Definitely want you to come on. And typical rockhound, what part of Canada are you from? I'm curious. Do you want to be part of the 51st state? Or do you think that's all just bullshit? Or maybe you're a dual passport holder, like a lot of Canadians are actually dual passport holders. Imagine thinking God saved Trump to hit a firefighter when he could have not just hit anybody. Well, buddy, it sounds like you don't even believe in God in the first place. Well, I know you. Well, it can be your first joint stream, brother. It's not that difficult. All you gotta do is just talk into the camera. I know you can do it. I've seen you talk on the Discord voice chat multiple times. So I know you can easily just, chat about shit for hours on end. Well, all you do is click on a link, and then, a screen pops up. You just click join, and yeah, that's it. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. But yeah, I just gotta send you a link one-on-one. No, I banned you because you were insulting me on repeat, and I didn't want to hear your crybaby liberal tears anymore. As funny as it was, you're either spamming or you're just giving crybaby liberal tears. But I'm not gonna ban you as long as you keep it mature in here. What's my thought on the whole Epstein cover up? I mean, it's kind of disgusting. They need to release the files. But Biden could have honestly done it. I mean, Biden could have done stuff with it too, but he didn't. It's not that I'm defending Trump, but no one's going to release it. That's true. I live in Salt Street, Marie, right across the bridge from Michigan. Why would we? Why would he know about the Epstein files? Well, he did promise to release them. God could just have nobody get hit. Well, God has a plan, brother. God has a plan for everybody. It's not black and white, this world. But you sound like an atheist anyway. I definitely have several topics we could cover. Well, are you down to join right now, bro? What would make me change my view on Trump fully if those files got released by Pam Bondi or someone in the FBI and he was on there? What's good, G? Just, chilling, bro. Happy Sunday, sorry. What happened right before this that they're all distracting us from? Great question. What did happen before the Epstein files? The thing in Texas, I mean, the thing in Texas happened relatively at the same time. I'm actually traveling abroad, but okay, say what you like. Yo, how's it going? Hey, you're back, Carter. Welcome back. Melania about to the UN. He's on there. Sold herself out. He's obviously on there. What's obvious? Because the mainstream media told you to believe something, it's obvious? It's obvious that they're telling you what to believe. He bombed Iran. Liberal? Me? So how long are people going to believe this obvious lie? What obvious lie? Even though because I don't give a fuck, Trump is awesome. What is the Epstein files? Lol. You guys are finally getting it. Well, I'm not rage baiting everybody. Yeah, APC, you never traveled before? Okay, do you know the reason Texas what got so bad with the desk is because of that lady, Christie, that works for Trump. She held out for 3 days before she allowed workers to go in and rescue. No, Kathy, I don't believe that's true. You want to know why it got so bad? You probably don't give a fuck about those people anyway, Kathy, because you're a fucking huge libtard. You just want to blame Trump. You care more about blaming Trump than actually fucking knowing what happened. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Dons. I didn't even see that, but thank you. If he was on there, would you continue the stream? Would I continue this stream right now? Yeah, hell yeah, of course I would continue the stream. I would be talking about it the entire stream. I still don't understand. You say people insult you but don't answer questions. You said I was liberal, yet I'm a member of Brothers of Italy, which is Giorgiana Melani's party. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know if you're from Italy or whatever, but Melania's is party. Yeah, I understand she's more conservative, but conservatives and liberals and stuff like that are completely different in the United States and Europe. So let me just explain that to you real quick. America is much more conservative than even a lot of the conservative politicians in Europe. And second off, yeah, people do insult. I don't really give a damn. And second off, if I don't answer your question, it's my right to. Unless you drop a super chat, then I'm really sorry. I didn't. I always get back to you. If you drop a super chat, I answer every single time. So if there's something you want me to answer so badly, you can just drop a super chat. I read every single one out loud and I get back to it ASAP. Is there anyone that thinks Trump hasn't been to the Epstein Island? Yeah, most of the people have actually researched it and have looked at the flight logs. The last time Trump flew with Epstein was in 1997. Epstein bought that island in 1998. So if you would have done that simple research of the flight logs, you would know this. Kanye West, 2028. I don't think so, brother. If he was on there, would you continue doing this? I just said yes. I would be talking about it. But I wouldn't be wearing this hat if you had, hard evidence. I don't live in Spain, brother. And Vox is pretty close to leading in Spain. You want to know the truth why they didn't? I don't live in Spain, but I just said that. But yeah, I can show you more videos I have from living there. Keep crying, APC. That's not true. You're just mad our passport's stronger than yours. Absolutely, Connor. If he was on that file, I would start supporting another candidate. Kathy, you're wrong about that. They don't have to give fucking authorization. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Trump was never on the island or the Lottie Express. Sorry to disappoint you, lefties. Well done to the Vox supporters. Absolutely. Spain is in the shitter. Why does the metadata show two different files and not one continuous one? What the hell does that mean? APC, keep crying, brother. Keep fucking crying. Actually, the camera is crooked, not even the hat, but I'll try to fix it. Is that better? The Diddy trials are horrendous. That just shows you if you have enough money, you can get off with a lot of fucking shit. All facts there, all facts there. The files are on my desk right now. Kathy, everyone knows that. So does Bill Clinton, so does Hillary, so does all your favorite fucking politicians that you worship. They all have photos with Epstein. What's your point? Just because you have a photo with someone, that means you're guilty of crimes? Jack, it doesn't matter what happened. You would have had the same opinion. How much evidence does one need? I don't know. Concrete fucking evidence? Okay, does pictures make you guilty? And there's not so many pictures. There's not even hundreds of pictures. There's not even 50 pictures. There's probably not even 20 pictures. There's probably not even 10 different photos. So I don't think there are so many. ICE is not quitting, brother. What video was doctored? What was edited? What was doctored? What was edited? Another D-do lie. Gary, do you want to hear the real reason the list didn't release, or do you want to just continue to cry about it and blame it on Trump? If Trump was there, don't you think the same people that lied about the Russia hoax would have released those files? The video they released, the file information called metadata, showed that it was compiled in Adobe Premiere from 2 different videos. That's what I mean. I don't know why there's 2 listings, supposedly. I have no clue. Which which video are we talking about? The file called metadata showed 2 different videos from Adobe Premiere is what I mean. I don't know, guys. I'm not educated on this one. I can't lie. But if there's 2 different files, that's definitely suspect. They need people like Trump so they can point the fingers and say bad guy. The Epstein cell file. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird that 1 minute of the footage is gone. These people sure do love to cry a lot. I'm good. How are you? Oh, I know that they're lying to us. But at the same time, I'm not going to put the entire blame on Trump. You know what the difference is between me and Henry? That I admit that I don't know everything. He thinks the mainstream media tells him 100% of the truth. And that he knows everything. He's so educated. Donnie was in those files. I know everything. Trump's not perfect, but he's the best we've had in 25 plus years. Yeah, I blame lots of stuff on Trump. That's undoubtedly his fault. But if you guys want to hear the truth about these files, then you gotta listen in, I'll tell you. I'll tell you the truth about these files, guys. RFK Jr., Trump, all of them. What about them? You're delusional, Henry, because you think you know everything. You're so well educated. The globalists and the elites, they just love Henry so much they want him to know everything. Wow. Wow, Henry. Whoa. I didn't know you knew so much, Henry. You knew the truth. You CNN educated you. They wanted you to know that Trump was on those files. They didn't just tell you a lie and a story to run with it for clicks and views. They wouldn't do that, would they? They wouldn't just lie to you and give you stories to run with for clicks and views, would they, Henry? CNN always tells you the truth. You're special, Henry. They love to educate and inform you. They love to educate and inform you. Just like they told you Trump is a ruthless dictator and a Nazi, but he also loves Jews too much. He also loves Jews too much. I heard the craziest thing today from a streamer. He said that Jewish people are the new Nazis. That shit is fucking disgusting. No wonder he was a liberal and a demon rat screaming about how Jews are the new Nazis. Where do you get your news? Not from CNN. I get my news from multiple sources at once. Love the hat. Thank you, brother. If you guys have any questions, any comments, anything you guys want to say, feel free to drop some super chats. Let me know where you're coming from. And also hit that like and subscribe button. We're just getting into this. Give me 5 minutes, guys. Let me find my phone plug, and we will get right into this crazily. I'm going to jump head first in, but it's crazy. People really think that, oh, they just want us to be informed. They just want to tell us the truth. Yeah, you think CNN and all these news sources just want to tell you the truth? They just want to educate you? They just want you to know everything, huh? That's fucking mind-boggling to me that you would believe that. You never went to school with me, buddy. Keep lying because you don't like Trump. Well, I got bad news for you. You got 3.5 more years left of Trump. So that's really not going to change at all anytime soon. I mean, 3.5 years of Trump. You guys tried to impeach him before. It didn't work. You tried to impeach Trump. You failed. Now you're trying to lie about the Epstein thing and saying you got proof. You failed. And if Epstein was such a big fucking issue, why didn't you talk about it before the election? Why didn't you talk about it when Trump was running? Huh? Why didn't you talk about it when Trump was running for president? You didn't say a fucking word there, did you? Nope, you didn't. Because you couldn't cry about it then. You could only cry about it when Trump said he was going to release those files and some issues came up. Then you want to say, oh, he's in those files, and you're on a run with this bullshit story. But you really couldn't run with that bullshit story before, huh? Trump can't lie. He's in the moment. I don't know what you mean by that. Trump can lie. Trump 2028. Hit that like, subscribe button, guys. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Go ahead, try to dox me. What do I think about what? Hit that like, subscribe button. Kamala or Trump? Bro, Kamala got her ass kicked. She lost by 7 swing states. Welcome in, Trump. Any word on that list? Not really too much new news when it comes to that list. Other than Trump tweeting out not to worry about it. The list don't exist? You really believe that, Adam, after they said multiple times they got a list? I love iced tea. I love iced tea. Does it matter about the list? Hell yeah, we need these people to go to jail. %40 of the 40% of what? Go back, hold on. I'm not going to read that because that's a dumbass comment. Your fucking favorite president's fucking wrecked the entire debt ceiling multiple times, so go ahead and cry. That's horrible. Don't say that shit about Texas. I love alligator nuggets. Hell yeah, bro. I love alligator Alcatraz. I'm not Mexican, but I got lots of family members that are. Repeating lies, huh? With no proof or no evidence. Trump's on that list. Trump's on that list. Where? If Trump's on that list, then why didn't your favorite president Biden release it? We need to worry about that list so the victims can get their justice. Hell yeah. You really believe it was so, obvious that he's on that list? If he's on that list, why didn't Biden release it? What happened to real Alcatraz? Interesting question. I think they're renovating it, but I don't know. Musk loves to say anything to get his new political party moving. The real Alcatraz is now a museum. Well, that's cool, but they should bring it back. The upkeep costs too much. You hear him talk about Epstein? This is the most viral story probably in a long time. You know, I saw that the internet searches for Epstein are up like 1,200%. Bring back the OG Alcatraz. Hell yeah. That's right, Lunchbox. If you guys have any questions, any comments, anything you want me to talk about, drop some super chats. Where were you on January 6th? At home. At home. I remember Trump telling those guys to get off there on Twitter. And then they removed Trump off Twitter. They kicked him off and banned him on all social media platforms. Were you really at the Capitol, Trump? No one's begging, but you can keep crying, Prime Minister. You come in here every single day crying your freaking eyes out because you realize that Trump is still your president. Oh, President Obama. President Obama. Yeah, President Obama deported 3 million illegals. 80% of them didn't get due process. Buddy, there's nothing you can do about me having the channel. Keep crying your eyes out about it. You served time? Are you telling the truth right now, Eric? How do I know you're telling the truth? If you're telling the truth, I would love to have you on the show. Join the Discord. Send me proof. I would love to have you on here talking about Jan 6th. But if not, then bro, you gotta show some proof. New subscriber, awesome, man. If you want me to say something, you can drop a super chat. I'd love to say it. Do I think Diddy's gonna be put away or nah? He might do house arrest, but I think that's fucked up if he does. I'm not rage baiting, buddy. I'm being serious. If there's anything you guys want me to say, anything you guys want me to read out loud, any questions, any debate discussions, topics, you can just drop a super chat down below. Buddy, the majority of the country voted for Trump. We can't forget Harris lost 7 swing states and almost 10 million votes. Keep crying, Ruben. I get super chats every single stream. You can cry your fucking eyes out about it. Oh, you can cry too, Christian. Diddy deserves a life sentence. If anything he did was fucking true. Keep crying. They're so fucking mad. If you get a super chat, they will fucking cry their fucking eyes out. Alright, Dons. We're gonna have Dons on the channel, guys. We're gonna have Dons on the channel. Can we drop some super chats, though, for any questions, any comments? I don't know, Ruben. I get them every single stream. Hey, thank you, buddy. King Cologan. Just assume Trump is on the list. Will Americans survive knowing that fact? Do you think young men really care or not that their president is a teen diddler? Aren't they more concerned with the price of pork? Well, that is a great question. But if they were a teen diddler, I think, probably 80% of people would stop supporting Trump because that's fucking horrendous. But yeah, people are concerned with prices in the economy, and Trump is really a good president. I mean, I don't want people just to ignore it. If he's on that list, condemn this man, brother. Condemn this man. But if he's not on that list, then let him be. Let him be. What happened to the country of innocent until proven guilty? Turns out America was never like this. They're making people guilty before they ever hit trial. Why the hell would you say that I'm coping? Who the hell is that? If you want me to call someone and debate them, drop a super chat. I have no clue who that is. But join the Discord, guys. Link in bio if you want to join the Discord. But I can't wait to talk to Dons on here. That'll be interesting. That'll definitely be interesting. The right to cut off your wiener as a trans is not a human right. You don't need to cut off your wiener. Hey, did you like my answer, or are you being sarcastic, King Carlong? I mean, I know you're freaking from Canada, but I hope you really did like my comment and my thing that you dropped, my whole topic about it. But if there's anything else you want me to say about it, I will, because that was a big, beautiful super chat. I'm ready now, by the way, Euro. Okay, I will end this stream. I'll start a new stream. But I want everyone to join in this new stream. And if we have any last-minute super chats or anything you guys want me to say before I get Dons in here as a guest, let me know. You don't know my IP. If you had it, you would be dropping it in the chats. And plus, you don't know if I'm using a VPN or not. So that's freaking ridiculous. But yeah, all right, I'm going to get Dons in here unless anyone has anything else to say. Drop some likes, some subscribe button. King Carl Logan, however the fuck you say that name. Join in the next live stream I'm going to do. Smash that like button. Subscribe. Let me know where you guys are coming from down below. But I'm going to end this right now so I can get Dons in. But, yeah. Let's get Dons in here, guys. I'm going to send him the link. We're going to start from scratch. And let's go, guys. Let's go. Join in the next stream, everybody. I'm going to end this now. Hit the like button, subscribe, and join the next stream because we're still going to be streaming. All right, guys? Peace out.